Last week, the famous writer who called himself a doctor passed away. His name was Dr. James Dobson. His name was Dr. James Dobson. His game was telling parents that their children are in danger at every turn and must be controlled at all times. You may remember him from such brilliant works as The Strong-Willed Child, Dare to Discipline, Loving Your Spouse Must Be Tough, Life on the Edge, What Wives Wish Their Husbands Automatically Knew About Their Every Whim, and many other groundbreaking works. All these titles raising this man who called himself a doctor to a category occupied by only a few. A league of extraordinary opinion spewers, whereby any and all parents of offspring could look to for guidance in rearing their little ones, keeping them safe, keeping them sheltered from the harms, the onslaught of predators and perverts and teachers and people with different opinions out in the world. The episode of this humble literary exposition is hereby dedicated to this man who called himself a doctor. Although the doctoring he appears to have been most successful at is the doctoring of public opinion. And therefore, a doctor he must truly be considered. Especially since it's considered disrespectful to attack a man's character and reputation once he has crossed over to the realm of posthumousness. Once he has crossed over to the posthumous realm. Hello, dear friends. After quite some time away, I am back once again. I am Reginald Van Peltonthorne, and this is The Weekly Read. The title of this week's work is Walk on Warrior, Drive, Discipline, and the Will to Win by John Wilcombe. Dear viewer, what could be said? What could be done except to say that this is a book? And more clearly, this must be considered a book about perseverance, about learning to win through learning to be a loser at first, then turn that losing into winning through self-ridicule and constant dedication. Transform yourself from a loser to a winner, much as Dr. James Dobson. Much as Dr. James Dobson was a winner. Much as Dr. James Dobson. A winner of many book deals. Books such as Marriage Under Fire, Night Light, Straight Talk to Men About Lady Problems, Solid Answers, 7 Solutions for Burned Out Parents Who Cannot Escape Their Toddlers Whining in the Aisle of the Grocery Store, Toddlers whining in the aisle of the grocery store, Toddlers whining in the aisle of the grocery store, begging for candy, begging for this, begging for that, when all mom wants to do is get home and have 10 minutes of uninterrupted rest. Get off her feet and close her eyes in hopes of attaining at least 10 minutes of uninterrupted rest. Parents' Answer Book. But alas, I'm off topic. Digression once again! Back to this stunning work. Walk on Warrior is a work that, quite simply, the author so brilliantly lines out how to become a winner through dedication while at the same time bragging about his own exploits and bragging about how much of a winner they are. One can most assuredly glean knowledge and improve their lives from reading it. Of course, there are those who, upon reading this book, will be forced to see their own failures and feel an overwhelming sense of impossibility at the thought of ever achieving any success in their own lives and their own endeavors, and therefore may quite possibly never try anything, never leave their parents' shelter, never see any form of success, and die alone with nothing. And as we all know, they and many others would be in the same boat as Dr. James Dobson, whoever you are out there, wherever you are, wherever you come from, dear viewer, please don't give up. Don't give in. Do not ever for any reason stop the fight. Keep going, always reading, always improving, always questioning every medical opinion, be it a real doctor or a man claiming to be one. Until next time, I am Reginald Van Pelgenzoon. And this has been the Weekly Read. Thank you, dear viewer. Might I add one more time? Keep David in your thoughts. Oh, David, having been involved in a tragic accident at the zoo, while he was clearing the cage at the monkey refuge, he suffered a slight slip. He stepped on a banana. Oh, monkey man. I pray for speedy recovery. Your tailbone must heal. He broke his coccyx. We shall see David Monkey Man once again. I hope. Good day.